Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today um about to show you guys a short video of me informing y'all of how to be a lot safer with these candles. If you guys are already subscribed to my channel, then you already know that with my The Essence of Dazzle business, that is already officially a business legally, I decided to add to my collection of products for my business. I added handmade candles as well as hand bedazzled products. I also sell handmade candles. And I've had an experience myself, as well as having one of my clients have an experience where it brought awareness to my attention to get on camera and tell you guys, those of you who have already purchased from me, or those of you who may plan in the future to do so, I would like to share with you guys some precaution and some tips on how to make sure you're as careful as possible with these candles. Now, I'm a candle lover myself. This is a little short story time, guys. I'm a candle lover myself. This is actually the reason why I decided to start doing candles. I had someone that I had known indirectly that knew somebody that I used to be like real cool friends with that was selling candles. And excuse me, guys. Around about the time that I opened and officialized and made the fact that I was becoming a businesswoman more actual and more factual, I also had a number of other people that, was doing the same thing or doing similar things. And that's how I knew about this girl that I had met through somebody that I used to live with. Was an old roommate of mine. Actually, she was my first roommate I ever had. It was her best friend that was selling candles, making candles and selling them. And I actually liked her collection that she kept putting out advertisements for. So was asking her for the information, like what did I had to do to officially order, and how much the pricing was there like special scents and smells and stuff. And she answered my questions, but she kept BSing every time I tried to seriously get an order. I wouldn't get an answer. I wouldn't get a reply, but then she'll send me some kind of advertisement for her business. But when I asked her the specific information for her candles so that I can purchase some, she would ignore me, but then send me information for her advertisements for other things. And so when she kept doing that, I was just like, okay, this is weird energy. I'm trying to support you and you're just ignoring me. And then in the meantime while you're ignoring me, you're sending me advertisements that's letting me know that you're seeing my messages. You know what I'm saying? So when I peeped that she was on some ish, I was like, you know what? I'll make some candles myself because I love candles. I enjoy the settings that candles give when you light candles. It's like a warm, homey type of vibe that candles give off. And of course, if it's a scented candle, of course it's going to smell good as well. Now, I will, let you guys know that I'm pretty early in with my creating these candles. I've only been doing it for about 2 years now. So I'm pretty new to this, but I'm learning daily. I actually purchased a book that is specifically about candles so that I can get all of the information that I could possibly need so that I can be able to be successful as possible with advertising and selling and, doing these candles. Now, as I've mentioned already, I had a situation myself personally where I use my candles myself. If you guys noticed through my advertisements that I've already put out, I burn my own candles. I had one situation. Now, I've made plenty of candles, so I've had plenty of times that something could have went wrong, and only one time it did. So what happened with me was I was burning a few of my candles, and one was very low. It was burning kind of low. And my candles smell really good to me. So, and I say to me because, everybody doesn't like the same scents. So, but because it smelled so good, that particular one that I was burning, I knew it was low, but I decided to just let it burn out, which was a bad idea. But I didn't realize that at that time. So what I did was, it was a candle that was one of my faves. I loved how it smelled. I knew it was fairly low on the amount of wax that was left in the candle, to which I shouldn't have lit it because it was way too low. I'm going to give you guys an example. Show you guys what I mean by how low. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm showing y'all the ceiling and stuff. What I mean by how low. Y'all see that? How low that is? This is an example of kind of how low it was when I was trying to burn out the last bit. This is a different one that's kind of like the same amount of lowness. Y'all see how low that is? Whether you get a candle from me or whether you get a candle from anywhere else, when you see candles this low, don't burn them. Just let it go. Throw it away. Just go buy yourself some more new ones. It's not that deep. Because the candle was a little bit more than that inside that I had burnt. And I remember something in my head told me, don't burn it. It's too low. But I didn't listen. Because like I said, I really like the scent. So I was like, I want to smell it again before it goes out. Well, child, I'm so glad that I only turned my head for like a couple minutes, because when I turned my head back, the flames was coming up, child. It ended up on fire. So now, thank God, the house didn't burn down or anything like that. Nothing burnt down. It just burnt a little hole on top of my table, but that was it. It didn't burn a hole in the table, but it just burned a little, burn spot. And I had one client also that informed me that a similar situation basically happened with her, where she really liked the scent. She really liked how the candle smelled. And like I showed you guys with those two candles that I just showed you, the candle was very, very low. And she didn't have any more candles. So she was like, I just wanted to burn the last bit. And she said, when I burned it, she said the same thing that I said. She said, when I turned my head for a couple seconds, she said, something told me to turn around. And she said, I saw the flames. And she's like, I put it out, quickly. But I said all that to say this. I know that people have problems with this because, like I said, I did it myself with my own candles. And, I know it's a common thing to do. And I also had another client that did the same thing. So I understand that, sometimes you just might not think about it. Like, just get a new one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read this book here. Is a book that I'm reading cover to cover. Candle Making Business 2022 to 2023. So this is like teaching me all about the candles, how to make them, how the candle industry and business works, and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to read a passage out of this book for you guys, to inform you guys about the safety, making sure you be as safe as possible, whether with my candles or anybody else who you may purchase candles from. Okay. So I guess I'm going to turn the phone around so you guys can see it. So basically, as you guys can see, I have a little setup here with a few of my candles. These are the two that's very low that I am using to show you guys. You do not light these. Don't light it when it's this low, okay? And this is the warning right here that's on the bottom of the containers. And on the larger ones, actually this one's not on there. I gotta put one on there. On the larger ones, I put the same warning on the bottom. So as you guys can see, this one's full. So this one I can actually burn. So I'm gonna read you guys the warning. Warning: to prevent fire, burn candle within sight. Keep out of reach of children and pets. Never near anything that can catch fire. Caution: this template will get hot. Place it under a heat-resistant surface only. Don't burn no more than 2 hours each time. Remove all match and wick debris before lighting. Okay, so that's the warning that is on the container. And I'm going to read you guys the warning that I read in my book. I just want to light these. So guys, it's just like any other candle. You know what I'm saying? Same as any other candle. Smells really good. I use soy for my wax. I have been thinking about possibly using beeswax as well, but soy so far has been the choice that I decided to go with. So that's how they look when they're lit. And if you decide to get a candle from me, these are the medium sizes. I have 3 sizes. I have large size, which is this. This is a large size right here. Okay. And these are the medium sizes. And as you probably would already guess, all of them are not all the way up to the top. As you can see, this one's not all the way up to the top because some of them, oh, that smells so good. As I was measuring the amounts of wax and everything, I don't know why it seemed like the wax measurement was just a little slightly off from candle to candle, but they're not too low, you know what I'm saying? So it has the label on it, my personalized label, the Essence of Dazzle Aromatic Essence candles. And it says, this says Woodsy Wreath. The 4.4 ounces is the one that this is. That's the size, the medium size. And it says at the bottom, the saying, be the light you want to see in the world. So if you decide to get one of these, they are $15. And the larger sizes are $20. If you have any complications or issues with your purchase, just let me know and I will accommodate you. I take pride in making sure that my clients and my customers understand that I take customer service very seriously, and I don't play when it comes to doing the best that I can to make sure that my clients are happy. So what I'm about to read to you guys right now, it's not long, or is it? It is a little long, but it's okay because it's necessary, because this is basically the safety precaution that needs to be taken when you're dealing with candles. Whether you're dealing with my personal candles that you bought from me that I made, or whether you dealing with a candle from somewhere else, you still need to take as much precautions as possible, because we don't want to start any fires. We don't want to burn any houses down. We don't want to burn ourselves up. We don't want it. We don't want none of that. Okay. So what I'm about to read, like I told y'all, is this out of this candle making business book. It's called Burning Safety. I'm going to read it as quickly as possible, and then I'll be out of you guys here. A candle is meant to be used eventually. They are not decorative pieces that remain on the countertop without ever being used. Eventually, someone will light the wick up, and that is where the candle must remain safe to be used. This part is something we can control during the product phase. By using the right materials and elements, we can ensure that the burning process is the safest for the end users. What isn't in our control is the environment the customer chooses to burn it in, or the way they decide to use the candle. There is a myriad of issues that need to be addressed, and the only thing we can do here is to provide the end users with the proper safety instructions and information. Safety information isn't just a keep away from children sticker. It is a lot more than that. These little stickers provide important details to the end user to ensure that the user knows how to use the product in the safest manner. Most of us have a habit of never even paying any attention to those instructions, but that is something we, the business owners, should never assume. Regardless of the fact that the safety instructions could be overlooked or read clearly, we should always aim to provide them using appropriate labels and stickers. As candle makers, we must always assume the worst and then move ahead with all the precautionary measures. First thing to do as a business is to assume that your customer do not know the proper method to burn candles. With that in mind, every candle you create must include a set of burning safety instructions. The National Candle Association, the Consumer Product Safety Commission vows this is one of the most important aspects of any product. Overlook that and you are already shooting yourself in the foot. This is mostly because both these statutes have a mechanism in place to ensure the candle makers follow some strict safety guidelines and provide information to the customers. Whether the customer decides to follow these instructions or not is entirely separate issue. Exactly what kind of information should I provide to the customers? The candle burning instructions should always be clear and understandable. They should provide the end user with the critical information regarding the candle and should also inform customers about some core aspects of promote safety and ensure a good experience. Start by providing information regarding the wick that your candle uses. Okay, now my candles that I create, they're regular cotton wicks that I use. Just those are the normal cotton wicks. The wax that I use is soy wax. Like I said, I'm thinking about trying out beeswax to see if it burns better. But so far I've been using soy, and like I said, I've only had 2 that I've heard of so far. Complications. But that's why I decided to put up this video today to inform you guys to be as careful as possible with these candles and be mindful to pay attention to the candle as it is burning. Also be mindful to ensure that you blow the candle out completely and you don't leave the candle burning for too long. Okay. Going back to the reading. Then there is an issue with debris being left in the candle. Some debris may not be flammable, but once again, we must not assume anything. Let the customer know that to ensure they never leave any debris on the candle to remain safe. So I read it on the bottom of the container to you guys that you have to ensure that before you light the candle, that any debris that is left inside of the container, you empty out, you remove, so that it does not start any possible fires. Okay. The time a candle takes to burn from top to bottom is also vital. This is to ensure that the candle users know how long the candle will take to burn. This information can, at times, make all the difference between a good experience and a horrific one. Generally speaking, a candle takes roughly around 4 hours to be used fully. Therefore, the instructions should say, burn time associated with the candle is 4 hours. Other important information to add includes never leave a burning candle unattended. Just mentioned that to y'all. The candle must always be used in a heat-resistant surface. Keep out of reach from children and pets. Now come the slight easier part, which is to figure out where these safety instructions and reminders must be placed. The safety instructions must always be placed somewhere the customer can read easily. This is why most of the candles produced by candle makers have candle burning instructions right at the bottom of the candle itself. One reason is that it has a significant surface area, allowing the candle maker to utilize the space with it. Tip: to encourage the consumer to read the candle burning instructions, use some unique features such as sticker pointers towards the safety instructions and something on the box. This ensures that the consumer are informed that the bottom of the candle holds something important. Okay, so I actually already showed you guys where I do have the warning at the bottom of all of my candles, as you can see right here. I'm actually about to grab one of my larger candles and show you guys. Yeah, my larger candles also have the warning on them. Okay, so here's a larger candle right here, and there's the warning underneath. Do y'all see that? I'm about to read it to y'all. Okay, so it says warning: to prevent fire and serious injury, burn candle within sight, keep away from drafts and vibrations, keep out of reach of children and pets, never burn candle on or near anything that can catch fire. Burning instructions: trim wick 1/4 inch before lighting, keep candle free of any foreign materials including matches and wick trimmings, only burn the candle on a level, fire resistant surface. Do not burn the candle for more than 4 hours at a time. It's at the bottom of the container. Okay. So the label is also on here. Got the Essence of Dazzle Aromatic Essence candles. Breathe is the name of this candle. Be the light you want to see in the world. And this is the 8 ounce. I forgot to actually circle it, but it's the bigger one. This is the 8 ounce, which is $20. Okay, guys. So that will be the end of this video today. I just wanted to inform you guys of that and tell you that and let you guys know, be very careful out here with these candles. Like I said, even if you don't purchase candles from me, just still be careful, because you know you could purchase candles from somewhere else and not pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Just be very aware and pay attention and be very careful. And I will see you guys in the next video. So like, comment, share, and subscribe if this is the kind of content that you are into or that you like. And make a comment to let me know what you like so that you can get more of it and see more of it. And press that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye.